Alright, let's talk about Scottie Scheffler's performance at the Players' Championship, because what he's doing right now isn't just a comeback, it's a masterclass in mental resilience and adaptability. Here's the thing, Scheffler, the world number one, showed up to TPC Sawgrass after a couple of shaky tournaments. He'd just had his first top 20 miss in months, and then shot a barely qualifying 72 to 73 to sneak into the weekend. But then, boom, he flips the script with a bogey-free 5 under 67. That's not just a rebound, it's a statement. And honestly, that's what makes this so fascinating to me. It's not about the score, it's about how he recalibrated under pressure. Now, a lot of players might panic in his situation. Missing cuts? Struggling off the tee? That's nightmare fuel for a golfer. But Scheffler? He's out here joking about needing 30-mile-an-hour winds to catch the leader. Personally, I think that humor is key to his mindset. His not stressing, his problem solving. And that's the difference between good athletes and great ones. They treat slumps like puzzles, not disasters. When he said, "I wasn't lost," after his round, that hit me. Like, how many of us would have assumed he was broken after those results. But Scheffler's perspective is so calm, so calculated. That's not arrogance, it's trust in his process. Let's break down the technical tweaks. Switching back to his old tailor-made Chi 4D driver. That's not just nostalgia. That club won him 16 tournaments in 2 seasons. So why mess with it? A lot of athletes chase new, thinking it'll fix everything, but Scheffler's like, wait, what actually worked before? And I love that. It's a reminder that sometimes the fix isn't reinvention, it's reconnect ion. But here's what's even cooler, he didn't just change equipment. He changed his approach. He spent an hour in the rain on the range with his coach and caddy. That's grit. You don't see that effort in the scorecard, but it's the bedrock of his turnaround. And when he says he felt sharper each day, that's not luck, that's deliberate practice paying off. But let's zoom out. Scheffler's real secret weapon isn't his driver or his putting stats, it's his attitude. He's not out here chasing wins, he's chasing the right way of approaching each shot. That philosophy. It's almost zen. And honestly, most amateurs, and even some pros, get this backward. They tie their performance to outcomes, not processes. But Scheffler's separating those two. When he says he's focused on commitment and attitude, not victory, that's the kind of mindset that builds longevity. And here's the kicker, his stats back it up. Leading the field in scrambling and putting gains? That's not random. That's a player who's locked into his mental game. Now, the obvious question, can he actually win this thing? Well, he's 8 strokes behind Ludwig Berg. Realistically. Unless the leaderboard implodes, it's a long shot. But Scheffler's not panicking. He's building momentum. And if you're a golf fan, this is the kind of narrative you should be paying attention to. Because this isn't just about one tournament, it's about how elite athletes navigate failure, adjust their tools, and lean on their teams. And honestly, that's way more interesting than any scorecard. So what's the takeaway here? Maybe it's that success in sports isn't about never failing, it's about how you respond when you do. What's your take? Drop a comment below, let's hear how you think Scheffler's approach stacks up against other top athletes in crisis mode.